listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is February 28, 2023, and it's Tuesday. How the heck are you? Talked about it a little bit last night. Never really finished the conversation because Fessler came in, showed up, and that was a little bit more important. So I thought maybe we can get back to that because I didn't listen to the whole entire weaponized show, Jeremy Corbell and Crapster. It was a good show. I like the show. I'm sorry to say, but I think the show is very good. It's one of my favorite ones right now. You're hearing a lot of history in this last episode, and the last two actually, of how George, how everything started for him and how things went going through Skinwalker Ranch and meeting Bob Lazar and all that stuff. He's telling the whole history of how things started back then and things he's been doing. And George Knapp, I know I say a lot of negative things because lately he's just being that mentor figure for Corbell and teaching him a journalistic lesson that seems wrong to me. You know, it's okay to lie if nobody ever finds out about it. That's what I feel like the mentorship has shown Corbell. If it's good enough and nobody finds out the truth, you can put up anything, call it legit. I'm talking about UFOs in the news, mainstream. And that's kind of how I feel with these two guys running around ufology. George Knapp's knowledge is like unbelievable. It's unbelievable. What a life, you know? What a life. Unreal. What a inspiring show today. I like it. I don't care what anybody says. I like the show. And I can deal with everything. Corbell's not trying to sell when he's on his own show. He's just talking. He's not doing any of this, he's not getting all, doe-eyed looking into please believe me. He's just talking to George, and they're just having this banter that's very relaxed and sounds natural. It doesn't sound made up, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Yeah, it's really good radio, good YouTubing, whatever you're calling it. But I do recommend watching that show. It's good. And not only that, it gives me a lot of things to talk about. And I really wish there was a lot I could scrutinize, but there really wasn't. I was just sitting there listening this episode, last episode, which is why I haven't done so much in the way of talking about it, because I actually didn't have anything bad to say. A couple of things here and there, with what they believe is going on in ufology. And I don't know about Knapp and Corbell being those guys are probably going to be the guys who bring disclosure. If it ever happens, they're the ones who are going to bring it. If George lasts that long. But I don't think we'll ever have disclosure, so moot point. I wish it was, but that possibility exists. The writings have been on the walls in caves, dungeons. There may be something coming. Here's the deal. In all of culture and all of religion, somebody's coming back. Let's do a little roll call. Oh, yeah, well, we're going to talk about that tonight. Is the alien agenda? All right, because I believe all of these extinction events that keep happening, 6 of them now, I think there have been over the existence of Earth, as far as we could tell. Is it possible that when, let's just say, for shits and gigs, that aliens are here, they're hybriding us and, making us do slave shit, whatever, I don't know. They're making us be humans, whatever, they control us. Let's just go with that for now. No, hold on. How do I want to say this? Jesus, man, I forgot. I got so many things going in my mind. I lost my train of thought at the same time. Oh, God. It'll come back to me. What was I saying? Somebody's coming back. There's always extinction level events. Oh, that's what I was saying. So what if I hate saying it, but what if we are a zoo? Kind of like an ant farm. We're human farm. Let's just say it. We don't know it. We're just living our lives. So we go about our day living our lives while they're really pulling the strings on everything. The leaders, the secret black budget projects that are deep, that nobody knows about anything now. There's so many black projects. Yeah. It never ends now. That's the new thing. You thought we had one black budget project? We got 2. They stole it from Contact. When the government gives you a blank check to build 1, you will build 2. So, let's say this. No, I am being 100% serious here. This is just a real theory, and I think it's possible this is what's happening. And then we'll do roll call and we'll start. I'm doing Jesus hands. Sorry. Because I want you to believe this. Try to follow along. Oh, those are nice. So, uh-oh. Whoa, rogue wave. Whoa. Okay. The earth is so big, can only handle so many people to supply us food, water, a healthy living, for the most part, right? Each time we have reached the limit of what the earth can give us, and technology didn't find a way to make food indoors or whatever, grow your own, you know what I mean? That stuff didn't happen in all those. So everybody on maybe the last time it was 10 billion people. As soon as we hit 10 billion, shit, asteroid. Maybe one time it was 15 billion, right? Maybe we didn't need as much as a species. Who the hell knows? Right? 15 billion at that time, 17 million years ago. Who knows? I'm just throwing numbers because we don't know. And then, oh my God, can't believe all the volcanoes that went off. That's a shame. Disease. Wiped out all those Mayans. And wow, unbelievable. Smallpox killed 20 million Mayans in Africa. Yeah, terrible. Terrible. Oh, what's that? That's an asteroid. Oh, that's a comet. Oh, that's guys, this one's going to create a wave. If that hits an Antarctic, it did. Oh shit, there's more than one. There go the dinosaurs. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We almost had humans reaching a good level there with the dinosaurs. Yeah. Oh, that was the first time we were with the dinosaurs. Yeah. 65 million years ago. Yeah, there's probably several other times. Anyway, it's weird. It just seems like maybe the technology or maybe the amount of people. And then, the aliens see all this stuff going on. They're monitoring us. They know what we're eating. They know the diseases that are going around. I mean, they're abducting people all the time, just like they take the cattle. They got to check out what the earth is supplying. And if things go bad and the technology they created those millions of years ago turned bad, didn't work out, whatever, I don't know. That's just as good as a theory as any out there. Yeah, I know, but we always have these extinction level events. And I'm wondering if it's done on purpose. It's weird. And we don't know if we ever got off planet back. Jesus, man, I'm telling you, we are living in such a great time right now for UFOs, for discoveries and all sorts of stuff going on. I mean, it is really good right now. Don't forget that. Don't forget that, kids. Yeah, I didn't do it yet. Roll call. Michelle, welcome to this show. Helping Profiles Pictures. That's an interesting name. Welcome to the show. I think you were here yesterday or day before. Nice to meet you. Lights Sky. Happy days or nights again. Lights Sky is here and he's here for them. Andy Cowley too with Josie UK. Philip Blair, Diane Boss 2. Unknown Sender. Zach Diecast. Moody Mongol. Lunar Sparkles 1. David Wilcox. Rebecca Wiles. Peter Hinckley, Sam O'Brien, and Scott Morian. Welcome, everybody. Intergalactic Overhaul. Welcome to the show. All right. Hey, William Bridges, howdy doody, man. Well, I do have Chia Pet hair. That's Nick Pope hair. Nick Pope. Get the Nick Pope Chia Pet. Popey. Nick Pope. Poor guy. No. I mean, really, has he ever done anything mean to anybody? That guy, no. Poor guy gets ripped up. Well, what has he done? What has he done? Oh, hold on. What has he brought to ufology? Because he does the same thing every time they get into the UFO talk. He goes, when I was at the MOD, me, investigated all things weird. I haven't done him in a while. Dun dun. Oh, unknown sender. Jammer Travels. Guy Merritt. How you guys doing? What's this? World Wildlife Foundation study said Earth could sustain 3 billion. A study in 1970. We hit that in 73. I know. When I was born, I think there was 2.5 or 2.8 in 68. I can't believe we're at 8 billion right now. It seemed to take a minute to get to 8 billion. We were stuck around 7 for a long time. It seemed like 20 years. I don't know, it just did. Yeah, good one. Hey, guy. Good to see you, man. Robert Smith, welcome to the show. Philip Blair is saying, that's what happened in Europe during the Dark Ages. Goof on crop failures, leading to famines, leading to deadly plagues. Yeah, no doubt. I kind of was thinking that. Made me, it's very scary. I am really shocked. I'm not going to say anything about the pandemic that just happened. But if we ever have a real serious one, and they're talking like there's another one on the way. Remember when Fauci made a prediction a few years before the pandemic hit? And he said, hey, we're due for a pandemic within the next 2 to 6 years, something like that. It was really specific. And shit, the guy was spot on. That's what made everybody go, that is interesting how he knew. How did he know? Well, I don't know. I'm going to check the funding. Wood Elf. I always say Woods. By 70, I'm sorry. BS, 75% of Earth is water. Mankind is too lazy and stupid to feed themselves. Brothers can't make it. You're 100% right, man. Yeah, you're right. We could. But what's going to happen is, because majority of people can't fish, can't feed themselves, a lot of people are going to die and disease is going to run rampant, and then it's going to be out of control before it can be in control. That's what's going to happen. Excuse me. If we're the zoo channel, how many zoo channels do the aliens watch? Yeah, I don't know. Let me see what Spectrum says here. Oh, they only watch 800, 840. Yeah, that's including ours. That's a good question. Glad they had the answer. What's up, Jammer? Oh, you're throwing down some stuff there. Moonlick? Sit back down with a cup of coffee. All right. I appreciate you guys showing up tonight. There a super chat for $50? What? Where is it? I saw it get stuck at. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's another one. All things good? Where? Whoa, where are these coming from? I already went by them. Why are they showing up here? All things good with 3 pounds. 3 pounds, baby, pounds. It's a super sticker. Thank you very much. All things good. A continuing supporter of Goof On now. Look at you. Thank you for that. It's very nice of you. Very, very nice. Mucho gusto, generoso. Oh, it's Mr. Robert Wilhelm. Thank you very much for the 50. Appreciate what you do, Rich. Yeah. Thank you, man. That's like really cool. It's weird. It's weird. It is. It's weird. I'm looking at my alien. You can't see it. But it's there. Thank you. And I'm very excited to say your money is going to good use, folks, because March is going to be the best month we'll ever have here. I'm just talking for fun and serious stuff. You know what I said. I will be going down to Fort Lauderdale spring break. We're going to be going, I hope, and I still think this is going to happen, that Caitlin from Rebellious Unknown, you know, I do the show there now with them on Thursdays as a sit-in, and it's phenomenal for me. I love it. But they're so fun. I need to laugh, and they make me laugh. Well, Caitlin lives within the area. We were going to do the ghost hunt at Ripley's, believe it or not, mansion. It's a legitimate haunted place. So, the reason I'm skeptical about it, because you never know what they're going to do there. Are there little speakers? You know, are they going to try to trick us and have hoaxes? Well, that's one thing I want to know. I want to know if that's a legitimately haunted place, which it supposedly is. Are you, will Caitlin, can any of us who are going to be in that group be a beacon that maybe somebody will get, you know, touched or pushed or scratched? I'm hoping to get scratched on the back or the face, anywhere. Robert Wilhelm, thank you very much. Big mucho gusto generoso, sir. Hope you're doing well, too. I can't remember the last time we saw you. Been a minute. I thought you were here a month ago, but I can't remember anymore. I'm sorry, but it seems like it's been a while. But thanks again. Thank you. Gyro's here. What's up, man? Kathy, how you doing? Leesburg. Steven, how you doing? Maureen! Howdy doody. Hey, Greg. How's it going? Hey, there he is. When I was a kid, they said we were going to all die from another ice age. I knew you were going to say that when you said when I was a kid, because that's what I always said. I've been saying that for 18, 19 years. When I was growing up, they talked about, and these are the words they used, including Jacques Cousteau and Carl Sagan. They said it like this. The Earth is on the cusp of an ice age. We are going to see fantastical weather systems. I got the essence there. I'll hone in on Carl Sagan. I'll get that voice down in a week. But yes, that's what they bragged about. But guess what? That didn't make anybody any money, did it? No. You know what makes money? Rising sea waters, panic, and a threat that you may lose your home. Home. It's always the threat, the fear. So let's heat up the planet. Yeah, all right. It's on the cusp of an ice age. There ain't no, I can't say it because they will hit me for it. If I said something like anything, yeah, it's already happened. I can't. This is unfair. Johnny D, throw in $2. Hey there, goof on. Fauci is old and he did retire. Didn't he just retire? I thought he retired last week or this week. Thank you, Johnny D, for the 2 bones. $2, continuing supporter of Goof On. I do see some others too. Appreciate it, Johnny. Yeah, Fauci needs to be put out to pasture. Thanks. Death Proof Bum 01. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show with the £5, £5 Super Dono. For those who are new here to Goof On, a dono is a donation with no comment, no sticker. Dono. I don't know much, but I know how to love you. Thank you, Death Proof. I said Death Proof Pum. Me and my dyslexia coming out. It always does. Thanks, man. Mucho gusto, generoso, with the five spotter. Stardust, how you doing? Welcome to the show. What's up, Brian L? Hope that's for Rebecca or somebody. Michael Burkhalter, how you doing? Tucker already has a couple of go-to names for UFO discussions. Be patient. Yeah, I've been waiting for 3 years. I'll actually show you the video we put out, or I put out, I should say, where I was asking Tucker, hey, talk to us. His producer got back to me, called during the show. I had it on, while we were talking on the show, and people were able to listen in. Right? Didn't you guys hear what was going on? You heard it. Yeah, that was wild. We were on the phone for like 45 minutes. I'm on the phone with him. And he said the only way Tucker will talk to you is if you have a body or you have the greatest evidence of all time, piece of metal or something. It's the only way. That's not right. We have more to talk about, guy. You know what I mean? I don't mean guy merit. I mean guy, everybody guy, girl, whatever. Whatever you identify as, remember, Rich, there is no spoon. You just reminded me of something. I had the dream again of two planes crashing into each other at an airport. One's taken off, one's coming in for a landing. And every time I think of this thing comes into my head, I see a blonde-haired stewardess, flight attendant, whatever you want to call them. And I see her, like, it looks like somebody pushes her in the back, but I have the visual of inside the plane. I see her and all of her hair, it's in slow motion. And she's like getting thrown because the plane just hit. And that's what I'm seeing. It's like I'm there. That's the dream. And it just replays that. And I've had it now 2 nights. 2 nights. Same dream. So we got to keep our eyes peeled. But there is no spoon. Hell yeah, there isn't. I tried that. It don't work. Yeah, it don't work. Andy Cowley, what's up, AC? That's $4.49, $4.50. £4.50, $4.50 quid. That's a super dono. And I know we're all secure in our manhood here at Goof On to tell each other we love each other. Let's just not overdo it. Hey? Hey. Thanks, Andy. I like the chemtrail pictures. By the way, I have some new ones too. Like I said, March is going to be fun. Oh, God, it's tomorrow. Yes. Yes. You were born in 70. You don't know. You're a kid. You're just a kid. What is that, 53? Come on, 53. You haven't learned. You haven't lived yet. The next 2 years of your life are going to be amazing. No, they're not. It's going to be just like it's been. Yeah, nothing's changing. I'm sorry. But we are, or I am, going to have, we're going to have a senior show. It's going to be called Goof On Senior Moment on my 55th on March 10th. Yes, we're going to have a senior moment, all senior show. And I need all Pisces. I want to do something on my birthday. I want to get all Pisces together. Because I was born, this is what I was told. If you look at star charts, the time I saved, the time I was born, and all that shit, I am born in one of the most psychic parts of that whole thing. What an astrological chart. I was born at 3:13 in the morning. Yeah, they didn't like that. That's why I like staying up all night, which I haven't been for a month almost now, thank God. I forgot. What's the other one? And it just happens to fall in one of the most psychic. So I don't know. I've always taken that to the bank. Charge people $300 an hour just to tell them lies. No, I don't know. Never do that. You know, there is a way to do that shit that you don't feel like you're getting ripped off. Oh man, what is that called? Scam artist. Yeah. Hey, William Bridges, I remember this from my childhood. Didn't scare me. Government lies scare me. Is it me, or do you think there should be something else to this message? I remember this from my childhood. What do you remember? Did I miss something? Didn't scare me, he says. Government lies scare me. Yeah. Government lies are more scary than aliens. Huh? I don't know. The whole thing's scary. I think I get it. I think I know what you're doing there. I remember this from my childhood. It didn't scare me. The government lie. Okay, I see how you worded it. I had to add a little bit. I had to do a little math to figure that one out. Thank you. Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, I remember this from my childhood that it didn't scare me. Government lies scare me. Okay. $5. Mucho gusto generoso, a continuing supporter of Goofon. Good to see you. Good to see you. I said that last time. Anomalies and the real deal. Invest in desalination plants because our fresh water is going to be scarce soon. You know, about 10 years ago, there was a special on Discovery Channel, and they had these 4 global, are they called globalists? People that are experts on the economy, everything that happens, all around the world. What is that called? Foreign affairs. Well, all these people, somebody is a transportation person, somebody was electric person, they knew all about the power and resources. And they said by the year 2036, the year I'm supposed to die, that there will be the water will cost more than gas per gallon, and that it'll be rationed. And then what'll happen is over the next 10 years, there'll be a lot of people dying, a lot of bad diseases and stuff. It literally is the beginning of the end. Once we lose I don't know how we can. And why don't they just go into the ocean? They can do it now. Turn the ocean water into drinking water. Whoops. Right? I don't know. I heard it used to be really expensive to do that, and that's why it hasn't been done. We'll never run out of water. Hey, Stu Gerson, how you doing, man? I'm scrolling through here. You guys are like chatting up so much tonight. 160 here. Don't ride it. I know. I was on an airplane right after 9/11. That was not fun. Yeah, it didn't feel good. And then I went in 2006 again. I wasn't happy. Stephen Karn for £2, £2 says, would love your opinion on video I sent on Facebook Messenger. I didn't check. I haven't been on there in the last 2 days, to be honest. And before that, I answered a lot of messages and haven't been back. I will go take a quick peek now. Here it is. Wait a second. Here it is. Okay. Right. So I need to know the timestamp when to start this. Can you at least tell me when? Because I'm not going to be able to know what to play. Just let me know. And thanks for that. And the $2, £2, £2. Stephen Karn, everybody, throwing it down. Continuing supporter of Goofon. Where is this guy? Gosh. F.A. Pi. Whoa, my God. What did I just do? F.A.P. Thank you for the $10. Gosh, all over. All over. Thank you very much, man. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. You always do. I like the 10. You always do the 10s. I know what you do. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. PayPal just, I don't ever know if I've seen this before. A continuing supporter of Goof On is Thorsten. He said, thank you for that. We had private conversation and I don't really want to, but he was very nice, sent $100. That's his go-to. And then I just saw Kathy. Thank you. I don't know if you want me to say it, but same amount. C note, Kathy. Thank you. I didn't know if you didn't say not to say it. I don't know. I know what you said, but thank you. I mean, like, really? Thank you. That is just crazy. And then another one came in. 2 more came in. Jan! And Jan throwing down 5 bones on PayPal too. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. What happened? It must be that good karma. The Fessler, I want to talk about that still. I'm not in shock anymore over what happened yesterday. But that was interesting. Thank you, Jan. I appreciate the support again and again. Thank you. Hey! And David Wilcox, oh yeah, that's right. I forget so much. $20. He says, donation to the Pisces Club because he was born on March 18th, 66. Damn, dude, 66. Damn. No, I'm kidding. That's cool, man. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. $100. I mean, this is crazy. Thorsten does that like every other month or every month. But Kathy, very nice. Wait, hold on. What? Why? Wait, what's going on? That's real. Holy shnikes. F.A.P. What are you doing? It's throwing down $100 like it grows on trees over here. That is cool. Thank you very much. It's very strange being on the receiving end of that. But thank you, man. You've been here forever. Can't thank you enough, you know. All you guys. Freaking. You have no idea the motivation it gives me, which is why March is going to be phenomenal. You guys, I feel like I haven't lived up to the hype, so I think you're going to be happy. Thank you. I appreciate it, FAP. You've always been there. Funny freaking guy, too, that's for sure. Very few people make me laugh. You're one of those people. Samo makes me laugh. Moonlicked makes me laugh. It's like all you guys are freaking funny. They're not? No, you're not. You're not all funny. Sorry. Some of you are, though. Thanks again. Hey, W. Decker from last night. Thanks again for yesterday with Thomas. I want to show people something. Look at this picture. You see who this is? This guy, W. Decker? Don't be alarmed. It's a good thing. Do you see this picture? Hold on. If I was a betting man, I would say you and Fessler are brothers or half-brothers. You guys look a lot alike. You got the same head. It's the same head. That's why you're looking over to the left. You don't want us to look right. You don't want to look right at us. No, I'm kidding. But you guys are. You're brothers. I know it. I know it. I knew I figured that out. Just now, I figured it out. You're brothers. Am I wrong? I can't be. Thank you very much, though. No! Oh! Damn it. That would have been cool if I got that right. Sing happy birthday to Richie. Who's Richie? What's up, Glenn Petzold? I would lick your moon. Oh my God. W. Decker, it's nice to have met you. Thank you for your kind support and kind words. And yeah, we'll see you around for sure. Yeah. I am going to pop into a Fessler show if there is the next one. I'd like to do that just to see what people do. Oh, you have to be a subscriber? No, too bad. No, I'll subscribe. I think I am a subscriber. I'm not sure. Thanks, W. Decker. I still think you're brothers. Okay, what's this? Stephen Karn, $2. It's the whole video I want. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll watch it after the show, and I'll just email you, and then I can talk about it tomorrow. It'll be good if you, yeah, let me do that. This way, give a legitimate reply on it, and then I'll know what parts to play. Like tonight, I definitely wanted to play some of the show that Jeremy and George Crap were talking. It's really good. I think you guys will like it. All right. Thanks again. Yeah, I appreciate the link. What? It's not. Brett, you're a funny guy too, actually. It's not my birthday yet. Hold on. Let's all hold on. Actually, it is my birthday because I had a 10-day labor. Yeah, it started on the 28th. Like I was, poking and, I broke the water bag, of course. And that's the story they tell me. And then, they rushed her to the hospital, my mother. And, Uncle Vito had to drive because my dad was out and, was working 2 jobs. So Uncle Vito took me and Ma. I was still in the belly. And I was just, peeking out, but I didn't want to come out yet. I didn't want to do it. No. And I forgot where I was going with that joke. It was going to be good. There was a 10-day period there where I don't know where I was going. I give up. I officially have been Bidenized. Who? Brett, you have always been a big supporter. I appreciate that. I never forget. And thank you very much. Hey, as soon as those mugs come in, I'll throw you one. Unless you want one of those pins that go right here. Looks great at the office. You might like a goof on pin. For all those hundreds of dollars, I'll throw you a pin. That's kind of what I don't know who it was. Was it Samo or somebody I was talking to today very briefly about having a merch store? Oh, yeah. First Floor Audio opened up his merch store. I don't know if he's doing well, but people are talking about it. Hey, why don't you have a merch store, Rich? Yeah, I don't know. I always felt like I would be nickel and diming people. I don't know. I just feel it's me. I don't know. I feel you guys support the show. It's like, what do I need to do? Now I got to open up a store. I need more money. This isn't good enough. Let's open up a shop over here, another channel over there. Nah. We just keep it all simple. We're going to be the only show without merch. But I want to get t-shirts though. That's it. Just t-shirts for people. Can we do that? Mugs? T-shirts, mugs, and hats? All right. And then let's get pullover sweatshirts too. Oh, we can get sneakers. Goof on sneakers. Oh, this is going to be great. And that's how it starts. I gotta think about this. Hey, thanks, Brett. Thank you. It will be my birthday eventually. There was something here. Richie keeps staring at the sky. Yeah, I am. You know the mafia, Richie? There's no such thing as the mafia. You should know that. I got Tony Soprano's blood in me, you kidding? Guy's talking about the mafia like it's something. I'm in waste management. That's all. We just... a guy broke his arm because he dropped a trash can on it, eh? Hey, Tony, that's not what I... one of your guys broke his arm. Oh, yeah? What are you, lefty or righty? I'm a left-handed. You want to keep that up? Huh? Keep it up. Hey, Tony, hey, oh, hey. And that's the world of unions. You guys are phenomenal. But I see something here. Okay, goof on. I want a mug, Stephen Karn says. And mouse pads, yeah, I know. And socks, panties. I'll write a book. They never purchase it. Yeah. T-shirts, I think, are cool. T-shirts and hats. And coffee mugs. That's it. Seriously, I think that's what I really will do. I was going to start it in March and have like a spring off, and I talked myself out of it. All right, I know. You see? But not everybody does. Maybe like 10 of you. Then after the rush, right, then it's one T-shirt a month after that. Not that it costs me any money out of my pocket, because when they make the shirt when you purchase it. So it's not like I have to buy, like I did that one time, and that's why I still have 6 left. Spend $200, and I didn't like the shirts. They felt, it was Hanes, but it was very coarse, very, it's not like 300 cotton, you know what I mean? It's like 2. It's 2 cotton. That's the number on it, 2. I didn't like it. So I didn't sell them. I didn't give them, I gave some away. Coral Ann was the only one who made a picture of herself wearing it. Well, because only a couple of people got them, but I mean, really. And also, I listened to Howard Stern. Howard Stern influenced me on that decision not to have merch. And he says, when he buys merch from a place that he wants to support, after a while, years down the road, you're looking at it and you go, what did I spend money on this for? You know what I mean? But then I'm like, well, that's Howard Stern, the most negative person on the planet. Why am I even listening to what he has to say? And then everybody in ufology told me, you cannot make money in this field. People will think you're only in it to make money. And that's always in my head. And that's not right either. At this point, after 19 years, yeah, I think I could open up a little merch store. I think we'll be all right. I think I'll do it. Just to see. And Hellfire Studios already had one shirt that I wore about 10 days ago. He made a goof on shirt, as an example of what can be made. But if I do make a goof on shirt, there's a couple of them I want to make. Especially the mug. I like the mug. The mug's going to have all the catchphrases on it. Hey, good, your mother has 19 heads or something like that, right? There's some that I don't even use anymore because they get old. All right, let's get back to work. Let's get back to ufology. All right. Hold on. Somebody just reported this massive black cube that was spotted above the U.S. and no one knows what. This was from 3 o'clock today. Okay. Well, I don't know. It's a video, but it's from Unexplained Mysteries. I'm going to play this. It is interesting. I do admit that. I don't remember seeing this, though. That's the weird thing. I thought Third Phase would have gotten a hold of this. Somebody asked me if I saw Third Phase of Moon's video last night. No, but I will pull it up, or the last one they did. If they put one up in the last few days. I haven't. All right, check it out. There it is. That's it.
Virginia in 2017.
Oh, hold on.
The person's 90 reports were made in 2019, and as each year passes, that number increases. Reports range from these objects appearing to be in the shape of a disc to other shapes such as the pyramid and triangle. One interesting photograph that was recently sent to us was captured above Virginia in 2017. The person said the reason they sent it across was because they've been seeing similar-looking objects in the sky above Virginia and was wondering if anyone else had seen the same thing. The object that was photographed has been described as a large cube, with others saying that it looks like it was taken near a tornado. This could be the case, as Virginia is a place that suffers from tornadoes, with the worst times for them being between the months of April and September. Those who saw the image said that these strange-looking cubes are not anything new, and that each year bizarre black cubes can be seen sitting in the clouds. Not much information can be gathered about the photograph, as when you track down the original poster of the image, a man by the name of Mr. Garcia, he didn't put a caption on the photo.
Of course.
Those who study mysterious aircrafts have said that it looks similar to other cubes that have been witnessed.
Looks pretty real. The thing I don't like, it's a picture. Kind of looks like it has some three-dimensional parts. Let me blow it up a little bit. It looks, like there might be some 3 dimensions to it, but these on the edges, see these black? This one's almost, maybe it is on the corner, but the view, it's changed. I don't know. This looks familiar to me.
But as
I don't know if I captured. Look at this. I mean, this is, I don't know what this is, like some writing on it. You see how that's really spread out like a star? So I'm thinking this has got to be man-made. And here's a 5-pointed star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on.
As of right now, no one seems to know where these things are
It's like
coming
the Batman
from,
balloon.
and note
That's
that
why
they
it
don't
looks
match
familiar.
Conventional
It's
aircrafts.
just like it.
The user who sent the image said the following: "The reason I sent this was because it looks very similar to something I've seen. I live close to Woodbridge,
a balloon.
and while driving home I've seen on a few occasions a strange-looking object."
Yeah, tell it to the hand. I don't know what to make of it. Maybe Third Phase of Moon has got something about that one. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, wow. 4 days ago? Well, what was this one that I just saw? 16 hours ago. Oh, they don't have it on the right. I see what they did. All right, let me pull this up. I wanted to talk to them yesterday about, Fessler and everything else, and I fell asleep. Because I'm at my parents' house. Not now, obviously, but I sleep like a baby over there. No, it's just different. I noticed that. Now that I haven't been home for 3 days, I am feeling really healthier. Maybe something's wrong with this place. Probably mold. Kind of smelled like dirt when I walked in it. Like when you leave your home for a day or two and then you come back and you actually smell what other people smell for once. And when I stepped in, it was like a wet dog smell. I was disgusted. I did turn the air conditioning high because I'm not home. I do have it at 80 degrees, but all right. Here's the TPOM video. And then, what's that? We'll do this one on top of the hour tonight. Shit, so much to do. I don't know what I'm doing. I give up. Just play the video. Welcome back.
Oh, what is that? Look at, you can see right through it. It's not a drone or anything.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, we've got the UFO sightings coming in from around the world. People are looking up and they're capturing the phenomenon. And we're going to be going over it tonight in the special premiere on Third Phase of Moon of the extraordinary, the out of placement UFO sightings that just doesn't make sense. They boggle the mind. We may have speculation onto what these objects may be, but right now they remain unidentified. We're going to be going over broad daylight sightings captured of what looks to be a flying saucer, including other celestial events coming in from the public.
Who?
What is going on around the world? We're going to be going over it right now on Third Phase
No
of Moon.
sabía.
Let's get to the first video that has come in. Check it out.
Okay. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Starlink.
Multiple eyewitness.
It's not.
Videos coming in from the region, wondering what is going on. Is this some kind of military exercise? Some kind of weirdness? Well, people of China were alerted of something going on above their heads. People were out there capturing it, and the videos got leaked to the United States, around the world. We're looking at it right now. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on. Is this some kind of a military flare exercise?
Where's the plane?
It's not a meteorite burning up. Brent, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, Blake, China's on high alert.
There's no
right now.
plane.
There's military activities picking up all over the world right now, and we see increasing sightings from China as we speak. This, I believe, is probably some sort of exercise in China, just kind of flexing their muscle over there as they prepare for who knows what comes next. But what we're seeing out of there, it seems like I said, Blake, the activity is picking up, and it's strange to see it over the skies where people are stunned. They really don't know what was going down in China. They're just filming the phenomenon. I don't see any kind of escort dropping the flares itself, if these are indeed military flares.
I wish.
That's one thing I'm looking for, but this is pretty good video. Whatever it is, I'll be filming this if this was outside my window, Blake.
Absolutely. And, the information coming out of China is probably pretty non-transparent as we would like it to be. But right now, again, as you stated, Brent, I'm not seeing any kind of escort, any kind of military jet dropping flares. But let's get to the next video right now. Well, look at this, guys. Kind of crazy. What are we looking at? You saw it. Something just went around the mountain over there in Mexico.
Yes, Brett.
Have...
Yeah. It was like an earthy smell. It smelled like wet dog and wet dirt. Like I think I have mold. Yeah. And for the last now 8 months, 8 months, I've had this, you can hear me. I'm losing my voice because I have to cough. I think I may have mold spores in me or something. I don't know. It probably explains why I'm so gosh darn lethargic. It is pain. I can't explain it other than this. It's painfully lethargic. It is. I'm so tired that it hurts to walk because I'm so tired. You ever get that way? But I figured out what it is with me, so I'm all right. It's from working out. Yeah, but it did smell like that. It did. The Bruja Witch? Oh, yeah, that's from Jaime Maussan. Yeah. Well, this first video, we saw this and don't know what it is. If anything, it's flares. If you see the way they're being released, that's the only thing I could think. I don't know what else it could be. And then they dim out, but I don't see any smoke, right? I don't see any debris falling when they disappear. If these are flares, where's the apparatus? It's weird. It's a good one. I don't know. I really don't. Look, all different angles. Pretty cool. It's a good video. Oh, wow. What is this next one?
One more time. Let's
see.
some,
This video looks awfully strange to me. There's a lot of. It looks like a VHS tape. Why are people still having shitty quality? Is beyond me. That's not really shitty, but there's something wrong with the video. It's not perfect. Like, it's not clear, or it is, but it isn't. It looks like analog digital. Oh, no, it looks like I don't know. Just doesn't look right. The video's legit.
Camera,
the object's
doing
real.
The same side of the mountain right now. What do you see there? Do you see any? It seems to even do this weird oscillation at the end that doesn't look. It almost seems to have disappeared and accelerated at high speeds. It's hard to tell what's going on, but it's pretty exciting video right now. What do you see there? Do you see any? It seems to even do this weird oscillation at the end.
Oh shit! It did.
Doesn't look. It almost seems to have disappeared and accelerated at high speeds. It's
there
hard
it
to
is.
tell what's going on. But
it was good. It was right there. I saw it. It was taken off.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Is, right now, kind of
that is cool.
What you guys?
All right. What else they got?
Isaac.
I don't want to watch that one. All right, let's watch this last one. Then you'll have to go to third phase and watch the other ones.
The Tier 3B.
Yeah, the gold. This is it, baby. It's not moving. Must be on a stick in the ground. Wait, is it moving?
All right. Once again,
I don't know.
It
looks like it.
We recently shared a video that was
love
making
these.
the rounds, and we wanted to give everybody a heads up because
this
people
has to
were
be
passing
Mexico,
it off as
right?
a real flying saucer. But we found out that it was artwork. Is this? The
I
same
was
thing?
right.
I'm not exactly sure. This is something different, in my opinion.
Oh, it's not artwork. Oh, okay.
Flying saucer, metallic shape, perched up on the cliffside, out of place. It just doesn't make any sense. Is there some kind of trickery? This is the classic flying saucer that you would hope to see.
Ah, you freaking monkey face. See how I did that? I never stop it when I want. This to me, I don't know. What is this? Trees right here? Because if this is trees, then what's holding it up? I don't know. I just don't know. It's suspect, though, as are... Can you believe this? You know? All right, let's get the other one here from I2TA, everybody. Is there a new one? There is! From yesterday. Oh, this is a long one, but let me take a look real quick and see where and what. COVID. Oh, it's more earthquake stuff. So what I'll do is I'll play a snippet of it, and then I'll put the link to this in the show description, as I will with all the other videos I play. Oh, you mother. 5, 4, 3, 2, gosh. Bow, bow, bow.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It is February 27th, 2023, and just about a day ago, we put a video out about a massive solar eruption plus an earthquake watch. This was due to not one, but two large CME releases that are impacting Earth as we speak. We could see Earth right here as this green dot represented in all four of these charts here. And for those of you that don't know what this chart is, this is the Enlil chart that measures the energy coming off the sun after an eruption, whether it's a CME or filament eruption. You could see the energy coming off and then how long it takes to reach Earth. Now, we are quite literally peaking out with this energy as we speak. So that earthquake watch is taking place more now than it has in the last 24 hours. Not only that, but we've been getting some very odd weather, and the sun is directly related to that in many ways. Once the Earth's magnetic field is being pummeled by solar wind, which is the highest it's been in years. We're talking 850 kilometers per second. We've been seeing some wild weather all over the Earth. This was about a day and a half ago. Winter storm in U.S. brings snow to Los Angeles and Las Vegas. Now, I'm sure those of you on the West know all about this, but on the East Coast, you may not have heard about this. But the NWS Los Angeles Twitter page, which covers the weather in that area, put out a rare blizzard warning for Friday, February 24th and Saturday the 25th. So give or take 2 days ago, not only was the snow massive in the mountains, the Sierra Nevada mountains, which do commonly get large amounts of snow. That is not uncommon whatsoever. What is uncommon is to see the snow hitting areas like Los Angeles and also Las Vegas, which are known for their warm weather year-round. In fact, Twitter was going absolutely nuts with people from Los Angeles filming a lot of these videos, and you could see here these large, giant flakes of snow. Like, it wasn't just like a sleety type of snow. This was a legit snowstorm that racked up a few inches of snow in Los Angeles. That is very rare. As we scroll down, you could just see palm trees covered in snow.
Wow.
So you know right there that we're not seeing anything from a movie here. This is definitely real life and actually happening, and may happen again in the coming days. Now, very quickly, I want to show you where this originated. You can see right here, February 26th, we have the low pressure system that moved in from the Pacific Ocean. And keep in mind, this is right when we began to get hit by that solar wind from the sun. Now, I can't say for sure 100% this was impacted by the sun, but anytime the U.S. is facing the sun, as in during daytime hours, that energy is hitting Earth and directly affecting any areas that are sun facing. So this could have easily enhanced the storm's production of snow and caused these situations to take place. And as we move forward, we could see this low pressure system moved its way all the way to the center of the country. And then as we go to an updated version, kind of kicked its way up to the Great Lakes. And what we're seeing now is another snowstorm set for the northeast. That is actually beginning today in some areas of Canada and then making its way down to the northeast of the United States.
All right, you guys can catch the second half of that on Into Thin Air. The link will be in the show description minutes after the show ends, so check that out. Now, thank you, Into Thin Air. NASA is still lying about Mars. I know. You want to know? You want to know why? This is from the real Jimmy Roberts. This guy's cool. He's a good guy. Here we go.
Hey y'all, the real Jimmy Roberts one here. Now you're going to be seeing a lot of things pop up for me you're not used to seeing, such as the trendy shorts.
I'll blow it up when the
Look,
pictures
I'm not
get
straying
there.
from the work we're doing here, okay? The longer videos will continue. The other stuff is just a way in which to attract more viewers and subscribers. You see, the more people that drop by here, the more eyes we open. And hey, it is causing a ruckus, and I couldn't be happier. But look at all this ridiculousness. What is that? I mean, what is that? Okay, this grayscale image, nav cam image, the ridiculous rocks, you know, I don't care about them anymore. I really don't, because we're never going to get
I don't
to the
care about
bottom
them
of
anymore.
these ridiculous rocks that aren't rocks. And we all know they aren't rocks. And
What?
yes, that's probably water back there. And there's that again. What is that?
It's a rock.
Okay, I really just don't care about these rocks that aren't rocks anymore.
All right,
because
calm
the
down.
rock-headed general public thinks they're rocks, and that's all there is to it. So people that think that they're rocks can
that's
just
cool.
go rock themselves. I don't care anymore. But I do care about this. The surface and nearby surface on which the rovers traverse. Seemingly harmless. Nobody was really looking there. The truth was right in front of us the whole time. If you haven't seen our videos, our recent videos on how we are accomplishing this, go back and watch. It's very...
I'm going to have to contact him and see if he'll give me permission to use the videos at leisure. I hate to use the guy's videos and not ask. I always like to ask, which is why Jean Ward and Chris from Mars Anomalies and what is the other one? Mars and Moon Anomalies. That's why I'm allowed to use their videos, because they gave me permission. But Jimmy Roberts is good. I like watching him. He's really good. That's the whole thing. He knows his shit. Check this out. I just saw this.
Now, I just want you to take a look at this. I'm going to shut up and just let you pay attention to some of the detail. Really look close for a minute. Now, we're careful to look for things called false inversions, and I don't believe that's what we have here.
What?
I believe that is a hollow object with something in it. False inversions can be caused by shadows. You got to watch that and really careful of that. Here's another image with that same object to the
Oh, that's crazy.
left. And
I've never seen rocks that have openings like this. This does look like it's open.
we scrutinized this with stereographic 3D, and it holds up to the test.
Wow.
I believe this is hollow with something inside it.
What? That changes everything if those are really hollow. But how do we know? We don't know. Send the rover over. Oh, it was already there and they didn't look inside of it? No. What?
Now I'm going to shut up again, and I just want you to really look at the detail. Look how things shine. Once you return contrast, at least close to where it should be, which is part of this exclusion process, things start to stand out. So just enjoy for a moment.
All right. Enjoy. I'll enjoy it.
Silence for the death of Mars. And the moment of silence is for humans because this tragedy has been suppressed.
True. He's good. We'll have to, I forgot all about that guy. I'll have to reach out to him. Yeah, Mars is fun. I haven't been back to Mars. We haven't been there in 10 months, a year. It's been a while. I was checking it regularly. You know what? All things good. For that £2, £2. Anyone else think they just rocks? Those were just rocks. To me, I'm not an expert at pareidolia, but I'm an expert at rocks. No, it's just weird. People see things they want to see. We don't know. We'll never be there. But if the rover was there and took those pictures, why didn't it stick its little arm inside the opening? Maybe it didn't. We don't know about it? No, I don't think so. Thank you, All Things Good, for the £2, £2. Very obvious. Rich software rich. It can, yeah, I know. Unfortunately, right? You know what? I don't know if those polls are you talking about my polls? Yeah, I do that on purpose. I don't want people to pick all. I want people to be specific in my polls. That's why I make them the way I do. Some answers are obvious. I don't know. It's just the way I've been doing it. If that's for me. They're fallen angels here to deceive. You think aliens are fallen angels here to deceive us? I'm going to tell everybody right here, right now. I don't think anything is here to deceive us. If there are beings that are here that are abducting us and visiting us and talking to us through the EVP method and all that stuff, oh God, what is wrong with me tonight? It's 3 times. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I just lost my train of thought. What was I just saying? I don't even care. What was I saying? Terrible. Terrible. Once I hit 55, it'll be 3 in the morning and all of a sudden I'll start having heart palpitations and I'll die on the show at 3:18, 3:13. 55 years to the second. That'd be great if I died on the show. Oh my God. Look, hey, don't worry about me. I'm dead. That would be the best thing to be a part of. Do you remember when Rich Goofon died? He just died. He had a heart attack, all right, on his show. Everybody thought he was joking because he jokes all the time. Until he didn't move for 4 hours. You guys would sit there and watch. Let's see how long he stays still for. Nah, yeah, you would do that. That would be fun. I do. I want to definitely have that happen. UFO incident in the 60s confirmed by the Finnish Defense Forces. Okay. UFOs investigating the unknown. Oh, Jeremy Corbell. Jesus, what's wrong with me? I got to get to the show. We're going to go right up to the end of the show. Weaponized. How stupid am I? Here we go. I enjoyed the show. I did. Here we go. Don't hate me because I like the show. I like it. I'm just going to play some interesting things that were said. Not much to pick on today. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let me listen with you.
A forward public-facing element where they're not confusing the American public and global public. They're going to be straight. So my question to you is, and this is a big topic conversation, do you think people should go to prison if they've been part of the UFO cover-up?
Let's talk for a second. Should people go to prison that are part of the UFO cover-up? Put 1 for yes, 2 for no in the chat room. I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think anybody who is a whistleblower should go to jail? To prison? Wait until you hear the response. It's pretty cool. 1. No. So 2 is prison, 1 isn't. Good, good. 3. 3 is all of the above. All right, I'm going to continue this. Now you'll hear what he says.
Oh, no.
So the question was, should whistleblowers go to prison for giving out information on UFOs? George just said, I don't know.
I guess it would depend on how egregious the acts were that they.
No, that's not the answer. It depends on how egregious the act was, the lie. It depends on what was said. So now there's different levels of lying. I guess there are, right? If Bob Lazar said, for instance, just to give you an idea of what George means. So if somebody came out and said there are UFOs at Area 51, nobody's ever said it before. But he didn't get into the details and say, oh, these are aliens. They're called the Greys. They've got this, that, and the other thing. You know what I mean? He didn't spit out anything. It was a blanket statement, although very specific. You know what I mean? No real details, only the detail that aliens are there. But so because he said aliens are there, and he's not supposed to, nobody's supposed to say it. Should he go to prison? Yes. You broke the law. These laws are put in place for a freaking reason. Not to be broken, to save humanity. Lawbreakers are not welcome in the United States. Hate to say it. whistleblowers aren't welcome. I think it's bullshit. I don't like it. It's a secret for a reason. And once you commit treason against the United States of America, you're lucky you don't get a bullet in the head or give yourself 2 bullets in the back of the head. Listen, though, it's very interesting.
They did. I mean, I can understand. In 1947, something strange crashes in the desert
Now we got to get a history lesson. Come on, George.
outside New Mexico. We've just come out of World War II. It's been a terrible, catastrophic war all over the globe. Do we really, what happens? How will the public react to this unknown threat, a really exotic possible threat? I mean, people might freak out. You know, I could see them deciding they don't want to put the American public through it, especially because no one knew for sure what it was, how the technology worked. Could we duplicate it? Did the Russians know about this or what?
In defense of the UFO cover-up, secrets should be kept, some. But as Bob Lazar has always said, the general topic that's outside of the scope of a national security issue for our country, the general public has a need to know and a right to know. And
Wrong! Wrong! Wrong, 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 wrong. He's gaslighting. That's all he's doing. He doesn't really mean that. He can't. Listen to what he said, and I'll tell you why I'm mad. Whoops.
Money. 7, something strange crashes in the desert. They don't want to put the American public.
Where is it?
In a private company. A company.
What did
he said
I
it
do?
could be done.
Anybody involved with the cover-up should face any prison time. Secrets should be kept, some. But as Bob Lazar has always said, the general topic that's outside of the scope of a national security issue for our country, the general public has a need to know and a right to know. And we feel a duty to try and find out. I don't think anybody involved with the cover-up should face any prison time.
Why would they? Why would anybody who's just doing their job be thrown in jail or prison for a cover-up? So that...
I don't care what they've done. I think there should be immunity. And I think that this topic is so much more important than putting somebody maybe with a family behind bars because they were doing what they thought was right for the country, even if they lied to.
But he's talking about
Congress and Senate,
but he's talking about a cover-up. He's not talking about being a whistleblower.
Even if they hid and misappropriated funds, I would like if we said give everybody immunity. Let's bring humanity up to date with what we know. And so I would like to say that nobody should be, in my personal opinion, should be in trouble for that. I think we should move on. Let's move on.
I'm with you.
Yeah, nobody should be in trouble for hiding stuff. But hey, we pay the government to tell us things we need to know and to keep the things secret that we don't need to know. We want to know, but we don't need to know anything really that has to do with aliens at all. Why do we need to know? Because it's so magnificent. How could they keep it a secret from us? Right? Isn't that what you feel? That's how I feel. But they have the right to keep it a secret. We pay them to. So when I hear people saying, hey, broke the law, he told secrets, big deal, let it go. No, that's different than being a part of a cover-up. Being a whistleblower is, I think, an asshole move, to be honest.
On that, up to a point.
Unless people are getting hurt. Murdered. Go ahead, say it. Where's Elizondo? Say it. You know what Elizondo would say right now? People are getting hurt. There have been reports where these UAP have gotten within 50 yards of people, Rich, and their skull and their brain are being separated. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. How many of those cases are there that I could look at? Oh, I can't show you any. Thank you. But you can talk about it, right? So there's one or two things, right? One or two people who've ever had that effect ever. I'm not so sure that's a truthful comment or statement. But
there are lines that should not be crossed.
Like what?
If you threaten to kill somebody, or if you actually do silence them through violence.
Got you.
That's
Agreed.
gone
Agreed.
too far.
Agreed. If somebody did that in the past, yeah, fucking lock them away. Yeah.
So Dick DeBono comes out. He says, look, I think this program could be housed in a private company as a way to keep Congress from finding out about it. And if it happens and we can prove it, somebody would go to prison. I had the feeling from that conversation on that he was going to stick with it. So I told him about Al O'Donnell without telling him.
I don't want to hear that story. Let's go a little further here.
It's one of them because he wasn't part of the Roadrunners. He wasn't part of that group.
I hate the Roadrunners.
Hearing on UFOs where all the Congress.
Here we go.
Was a mock congressional hearing.
Hold on. Come on.
And Reuben Langdon is like this unsung hero of the citizen hearing because, man, over all this time since we did that together, right?
They did a mock congressional hearing before we had the congressional hearing, like years before.
Was like, we have been keeping that alive. All of that is available. People can watch this testimony all for free, all on YouTube. I don't even know the web address, Citizen Hearing, it's on YouTube. But I just want people to know that was a mock congressional hearing on the UFO topic with great witnesses. It sucks somebody leaked his name at that, which I didn't know. I'm sorry. I have no control of that. But that was a mock congressional hearing in hopes we would have a congressional hearing. And here we are. And we finally had a new congressional hearing on UFOs where all the Congress was lied to by the Pentagon. And we're going to get specific about that. But anyway, just I wanted to make sure people understood what you meant by that.
Things are getting interesting in ufology. I'd like to see how that pans out. Since the Congress was lied to, the Pentagon just boldly lied to them. It's getting, this is a beautiful, beautiful time to be alive in ufology right now. It really is. One last thing.
That this CIA claim that their spy planes caused a spike in the sightings of UFOs, that they're responsible for UFO reports.
Okay, I've heard this a lot. So it is often argued by the CIA a lot, actually, because that was, should we tell that first time, Coach, or we put me in somewhere? Okay, so this is pretty funny. So the CIA basically has had this thing saying, oh, well, if you look at UFO sightings, it's all us. Now we know UFO sightings go back, to, beginning of recorded human history, right. But I hear this so many times that there's spikes in UFO sightings because of these special normal planes that we're creating. We hear that all the time, but there's a problem with that story. And then I want to tell how you put me in after that. But what is the problem with that story specifically?
Well, there's several. One is a U-2 spy plane does not look like a UFO.
Right.
It looks like a big gangly airplane. It's got big wings. So if they're suggesting that the public on the ground is around Area 51 and they're seeing the U-2, boy, look at that flying saucer.
But that's not how people see it, right? It's not exactly what they're seeing. Sometimes they just see the lights and they see it going very, very fast. And it's got an interesting shape. It could look like a disc from a certain angle.
It's preposterous. The same thing is true for the A-12, for all the Blackbird programs, the SR-71 that came later. There's a claim that the number of UFO reports spiked when these programs came into being.
And it's just so vast and it's just so global. This is a ridiculous claim, and I want to drive that home. It's a ridiculous claim that our special projects are correlated in any way with the global mass encounters and sightings of the UFO phenomenon in its totality.
True. See, I told you, everything they're saying tonight is very good. It doesn't mean that, they are the go-to to go to, but it's interesting to hear what these guys are saying about world events and UFOs. And because of, watching Jeremy and Knapp over the years, I get the feeling that the only stories they want are the ones that will get national headlines. So when they come up with a story or a sighting, it's always next level shit, isn't it? It's always, this story is unlike anything I've ever heard in history. History. It's always making history, right? For nothing. A nothing burger. I know, I'm just negative. That's me. I can't help it. I don't think I am. I don't think I'm negative. I think I'm just real. I think I'm living in reality. Hold on. The left. Oh. Somebody just sent me this. Rosie O'Donnell jumped ship. She is no longer on the left. The left is screwed when you lose Rosie? What? 3-minute video? I don't know if I want to play this now, but in a minute. That's interesting. I didn't know Rosie O'Donnell, I thought she liked Trump. They're right. All right. There was something. Oh yeah, the Fessler incident. So for those of you who were here for talk about a little bit of history, we had our own history last night. For those of you that were here, and Thomas Fessler came in with a $20 super chat, and we wound up talking. I invited him on the show, and there was a reason why he did that. We were leading towards talking, not that we spoke to each other, but through friends and the show. When I went on my show last week and said, I'm not opposed if Fessler wants to talk. Remember? So he came on last night. We talked for about 40 minutes, I think, and it was good. I just want to talk. Still have answers, but I don't think he'll be able to give me any. It's regarding Lou. He won't tell me. Like, wouldn't you be curious to know? Because don't you remember at that time, Lou was going on his show, and that was when I made the video to meet him out behind the house. And I challenged, just about everybody on that side to get in a fight, like an MMA charity fight. Whatever you want to do. You want to box? We'll box. You want to wrestle? Wrestle, MMA? I left it open. Whatever you want to do. It'll all go to charity. But it'll be great for ufology if we did something like that. But Lou couldn't do it. There's no way. That would have been great, though. But I got the idea from Jake Paul and other people that challenge professional athletes. They're like, you're nothing, man. You're nothing. I could take you out. Well, when Lou said, what do I got to do? Take them out behind the house and, I'm paraphrasing here, but beat it into them. See, the thing is, Lou has his stories, right, that he doesn't talk about on air. Because that's what I've heard. So Lou has his stories and things that he can't really talk about publicly, I guess, because of his NDA. But if he's going around telling these stories to people privately, isn't that violating the NDA as well? It is. So I'm not sure what stories he's telling. These have to be the non-NDA stories of Lou Elizondo. But I would like to know what he said about me. I'd like to know if he said, F that guy. He's an idiot. He doesn't know anything. Of course he's going to say that. And I say it. I say I don't know anything either. I only know what you guys tell us. Right? We all know this. We all know the same thing. We all know the same exact thing. We all know the same thing. That's the gist of it all. And in this field, if you have an opinion and people don't like it, oh my God, they'll let you know about it. But that goes even with the best of crocheting. You ever been to a crochet channel? Forget about it. Tie you up in knots. But it's true. In every single ology or study, research, there's trolls, grifters, liars, charlatans. Oh, that's the same thing. And then you got people like me who just try to bring the truth out and figure things out by all means necessary. It's in every single research, everywhere. But we're not special. I'm not special. Everybody gets trolled. But in ufology, people really think they know something. That's what I love about this field. People think they know. I know, Rich. I know. I can't tell you how many emails I get where people tell me, dude, you want to see the best and it's dots. I'm like, what do I say? No dots. There's a reason for it. Because you're putting me in a position when you email me that stuff to get back to you and be mean. Right? I have to tell the truth. I cannot tell a lie to you. That wouldn't be right. So you put me in a situation by sending me those dots where I now have to be the bad guy. Hey, I can't tell what the hell that is. It looks the same when I blow it up, when it's shrunken down. There's no detail. What did I say? No dots. See, you make me get angry. You wouldn't like that when I'm angry. UFO, check this out. Check this out. 16 hours ago, UFO shuts down Russian airspace over St. Petersburg as fighter jets scrambled. It's happening. We are now being invaded by aliens. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? You ready?
Внимание! Внимание! Угроза ракетного удара!
It says UFO shuts down Russian airspace as fighter jets scrambled and millions told to rush to nuke shelters in TV hack. Oh, it's a hack. So, wow, that's scary. If that really happened and it wasn't just a DVD.
Внимание! Внимание! Объявляет...
Внимание на вас мир. Вас мир, Vasily. I fight for me. So you know what that was about? They say it was a Russian TV hack job. Somebody hacked into the Russian TV. Somebody... You know what that's about, don't you? It's about World War III. They're testing, getting people's reactions. I'm telling you. If you want, like, okay, I'm going to tell you guys something before we go. If there's something you need to tell somebody, like, if there's a secret you want to tell somebody, tell them now. You may never have a chance again. Being serious. If there's somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with, guys, and you're like, oh, I don't know, I still want to play the field. Yeah, 80. Nobody's going to love you like she does. Would you take her? Show her a good time? Show her how much you love her? Get married. You may only have a year left. And that's scary. But if you look at the last few years, all we heard in this community was what? What? A threat. As a threat. With impunity. We're shooting at UFOs all around the world where there's troops on the ground and we're protecting them from UFOs, according to Keremy Jorbel. And now this? Now the fake missile attack? Nukes? Are you kidding me? Check this out. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Can I just say something? What the frig happened to this guy? He used to be a smart guy. Now I'm not so sure. I think when he was on Joe Rogan the first time, he got so high because he doesn't smoke weed that it really had an effect on him.
You're old enough. We remember a plane would fly overhead in a city and you'd have to halt your conversation until it finished.
Bullshit. And they're going to talk about Shea Stadium. I used to go to Shea Stadium. Yes, the planes flew over every 15 minutes, sometimes every 5 minutes, depending on what time of year it was. And they were loud, but you didn't. The PA announcer didn't have to stop talking. We didn't have to stop talking. That is a bold-faced lie. It's a lie, and I don't like it.
Why? What happened?
Engines got quieter and quieter, which enabled people to build real estate closer and closer to airports and not have.
That's not why. I mean, it is. That's part of the reason, right? That the engines did get quieter. But they also put in different regulations and directions that planes. They changed a lot of things over the last 50 years. They don't build airports near suburbia. You know what I mean? Certain amount of miles before a plane can come into landing. A lot of things were. I learned a lot about that when I lived in Arizona because Arizona was growing at a record pace for 30 years. And they had to figure out all the new freeways and the new airport. They got to make the Sky Harbor bigger. And, you just happen to pick up the information as it's being told to you on the news. And a lot of things have to be done. It's not that easy. Neil deGrasse hole. Yeah, they made engines quieter, but it wasn't that intrusive. Hey, you know what? There's an airplane. Hold on. There's 50,000 people that are screaming. Hold on. It's never like that.
Sound problem.
It's poor fucks.
But it didn't happen overnight. It was slow and steady.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Look at Joe. No kidding. This sucks. This is boring.
Airfoil noise.
I forgot that you had to stop talking when.
I remember it. In fact, Shea Stadium in New York City, near LaGuardia Airport, the announcers had to stop anytime a plane flew overhead. They couldn't. They couldn't announce the game.
Wow, that's crazy.
And when the Mets were in the World Series in 1969, Mayor Lindsay redirected the airport traffic to not fly over the World Series games.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the thing is, what they're talking about, not the people on the field, they're talking about the announcers at the game talking to the TV audience. Yeah, because you got a microphone, dude. It's picking up that airplane noise like it's right in the next seat. Yeah, I remember they did do that. They did. Yeah, we got an airplane flying overhead. Al, can you hold on there? All right, go ahead. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by What was an airlines? Braniff Airlines. If anybody knows how to fly, it's Braniff. A Richard Branson mobile. Remember Braniff? They had the hottest girls working on Braniff. Braniff was the airplane of the stars, wasn't it? Because of Richard Branson? I am going to play a video for the men only. This is how I get my relaxation in. And I know there's a lot of guys that use this method. And it could take anywhere from 30 seconds to 90. And then you should fall asleep. But I'll show you the video. It's mostly for men. But this is mesmerizing. I mean, I couldn't stop watching it. So Rosie, check this out.
Hey, as my nana would say. And I've been reading all the news.
Holy shit, this is the wrong video. It's Mr. Magoo. Hold on, let me get Rosie. Huh? Oh, that is her. Holy Jesus, that's Rosie? Huh, I thought it was Mr. Magoo.
Reports on this horrible train derailment and chemical spill, toxic poisoning in Ohio. And fish dying, and chickens dying, and animals getting sick, and people feeling sick. And then the EPA comes out with a very non-alarmist, everything's okay, don't worry about a thing statement. And it's infuriating. I don't trust the EPA. I don't trust them. After 9/11, I don't know how anyone could. 9/11, they...
Who cares? I don't really care. I don't even know why I even talked about it. You know, she's so funny. I remember when she first came out. Not out of the closet, as a comedian. And we knew. You could tell. But we didn't know. You know? She never talked about men or women. She never got married. But if you ever get a chance to look up Rosie O'Donnell's comedy, she's hysterical. She was great. Yeah, I really enjoyed her. Everything she did was good. She's funny all the time. That's why she was on The View in the beginning. I want to show you this. This is fun. This is typical guy shit. There's a Joes versus pros. There used to be a show called that, where regular Joes would challenge professional athletes. Well, that sort of changed over the years because of the internet. Now, people troll boxing coaches at gyms, their top boxers, top prospects, just regular dudes that think they could fight, show up at the training center. And they get in the ring. And you'll be amazed at what happened. I love this shit. It's called Boxing Coach Teaches Bully a Lesson in the Ring.
You think I came down here for no reason? You think you came here for a reason. You came here to kick my ass. Oh, you think I didn't come down here? You think I drove all this way because I didn't look you up or do research on you? I'm not. I would hope you did do research. You never had this before? No, I have
not. One hit. That was the best.
I want to continue.
He has his hands down. What are you doing?
You can't come to the gym and ask to force somebody. Let's go. Let's work.
He's forcing him.
He's gonna get you hurt in the boxing gym. Come on, let's work.
Let's work.
Let's work.
He's never been hit in his life.
He's gonna get hurt in the boxing
Oops!
You can't just go into a boxing gym and want to challenge a coach. That's not what gym is. That's not what boxing is about, man. You can't come in. You have to be humble when you walk in a boxing gym.
I love that. We never had that in bodybuilding. I guess in a way we did. Like, anytime you would put on a lot of weight, like people would gather around, you know, they'll stop working out to watch you lift this weight. It's kind of weird. A long time ago, when the A&E channel was in their first year, they came to Bally's Total Fitness where I was working out. And I was working on legs, and I bragged about it a lot. I had probably the nicest legs, and I've told everybody said it. Everybody said it. Your legs are incredible. I don't know how you get those legs. Who are you to have those legs? Your calves are perfect. Your legs are perfect. And not only that, I was extremely strong. And one day, may sound hard to believe, but there was over 2,000 pounds on the leg press machine. I think it was like 27 or 22 45-pound weights we put on there. And then I had my friend get on it and sit on it because we wanted more weight. And A&E channel was there doing a story about working out because it was really popular in the 80s, late 80s, 90s with Bally's Total Fitness. Changed everything. And they asked if they could record me working out and record my leg workout. And they did for 25 minutes. They followed me around. I signed a release. They said, we'll see if it makes it. We don't know. But, you know, we're an upstart company, an upstart TV channel for cable. And I'm like, what is it? A&E. I'm thinking, that's stupid. What a stupid name, A&E. Arts and entertainment. Oh, okay. Nothing ever came of it, though. And I never saw the footage. I never got emailed or mailed or anything. It just, nothing happened. But that was interesting. And when that was happening, everybody in the gym, there was like 75 people, like all around, you know, the camera was there. It was cool. God, I wish I could go back in time, man. I could probably lift a house. Man, if I could only go back. I just watched Napoleon Dynamite again. I like Cousin Rico, man. I think I could throw that football over the mountains over there. What do you think? I guess so. You probably could. Yeah, probably God. If I could just go back. 1983. Put me in, coach. Man, we could have won it all. That's what we do when we get to my age. We look back and say, damn it, if I only did this. Or damn it, why did I do that? My biggest mistake in school when I was growing up was not smoking pot. If I smoked pot in school, it would have been a whole new world. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I don't know why I told you all that, but thanks for hanging out. Wow, what a great night. The super chats, I didn't forget. Unfreaking believable. I just got goosebumps thinking about it. What an incredible night. Yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. I'm just checking to see if I missed anything. And thank you, Brett, everybody, for the support. Couldn't have timed it any better, as you know, but thank you. Like I said, March, it starts tomorrow, baby. So we'll be back. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Now, I'm going on a show tomorrow. Oh, Apollo Asteria is having a roundtable show tomorrow. And I'm invited to be on, but I'm still going to do the show, but I'm going to be like 30 minutes late to her show because she's starting at 8 o'clock. So I'll go to about 8:40 tomorrow, maybe 8:30, just do 90 minutes and get out. And then go on Apollo's show because I really want to talk to everyone. There's going to be a lot of people there. It's going to be incredible tomorrow. Yeah, Apollo, I'll mention it again tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Thank you, everybody, man. Yeah, newcomers and veterans, thank you for making the chat room comfortable for the newcomers and showing them where the water fountain is, the bathroom, you know, where to put your lunch. Yeah, I know it's only 2 hours. But we'll be back tomorrow night. And as you know, we are Truthology for ufology for you. That it? All right, we'll have fun tomorrow. I'm not even saying it. All right. Is that it? Alien bless. Again, alien bless.